Hello and welcome back to our last event in Lake Placid in the Junior World Championships of 2025. I'm Manny Cooper, and from Lake Placid for you, it's looking a bit different than it did when we saw the men's 10km Gundersen a few hours ago, or the women's 5km Gundersen. A lot of snow has fallen, the storm has come a bit earlier. This means all the teams would have had to redo their ski testing to prepare correctly for this last event of the Junior World Championships 2025. Now, we are definitely in for an amazing treat. 3 competitions on one day, but hats off to these athletes. Unbelievable. Some of these athletes are really racing twice in one day, and that is unbelievable asking, really. These are high performance athletes, and even the fresh junior world champion Paul Walsher is going to be racing again for the Austria team, who will be starting in 3rd place with 58 seconds behind the leaders Germany, followed with 46 seconds. So Germany have a 46-second lead over Slovenia, followed down by Austria, 58 seconds, basically running out at the same time as Finland with 59. 11 seconds, 12 seconds behind Finland. Norway will be out on the tracks, followed by Japan, only 9 seconds behind them, with a bit of a gap then to France with 1 minute 44. And the United States of America do have a little bit of a gap to the first teams in front of them with 3 minutes 20. But we all know they are very, very strong on the cross-country skis. Now, you might be wondering, do the men have to run 10 kilometres again, or do the women have to run another 5 kilometres? No, the men will be running 5 kilometres and the women will be running 2.5 kilometres today. This means 2 laps for the men coming into the transition zone and then handing over to their female athletes in their team. For the women, it is then 1 loop around the track, and then their job is done for the 2025 Junior World Championships here in Lake Placid. They will hand back over to their male teammate, who will run 2 laps around the course, and then back to their female teammate, and she will then finish this race off. Here we see the athletes coming in, checking the times. How far, when do they have to go? Or how far away are the other teams? There we see the German team. Running for German team. We have 8 teams here. We have Germany, Slovenia, Austria, Finland, Norway, Japan, France, the United States of America. We are 1 minute away, ladies and gentlemen, to the final race of this Nordic Combined event in the Junior World Championships here in Lake Placid. And the snow is falling. It is really dumping it down. It has warmed up a bit, but the snow is heavy. But this won't put off any of these athletes. They can't wait to race again after their 2 and a bit hour rest, regeneration, bit of a sleep, some food. But we are moments away for the German team to start off. And we are off into the last event of this Junior World Championships here in Lake Placid. And the German team, as I've mentioned before, have a 46-second lead to the team Slovenia, who will then be hunting them down. And you can just see the amount of snow which are on the tracks spraying up from the German athlete here, who is leading out. And there the Slovenian athlete heading out on his 2 laps. And that will be his job done. Let's see if the Austrian team can chase down the Slovenia team. We know that we have some good cross-country skiers here, and they will be hungry to give it all in this last competition of the Junior World Championships in the mixed team event. And Norway exploding out of the starting blocks there. Followed by Japan. This is a 2.5 kilometre loop. And we do know that there is one uphill section, which we do like to see lots of attacks on. And I think we will be seeing some of these attacks today. But when will we see them? And the United States of America team have left. Let's see how Jonathan Grabet is doing on the lap. He had a 46-second start at the beginning of the race, being chased down by Urban Zadek and Andreas Grefferer from Team Austria. Giving us a wave. Hello there. I know it's been a long day. It has been a long day, but what about this? I mean, it's great for the spectators seeing so many competitions, 3 competitions in one day. But I have mentioned it already. It is a long and hard day for these athletes. Hats off to them. And here we have the leader. Here we have Jonathan Grabet from Germany. But just look how deep that snow is, going up to his boots, over his skis nearly. Fair play to him though, attacking up the uphill section. And here come the chasing group. We have Slovenia, Austria and Norway. Norway have already closing the gap. Norway started with 1 minute 11 behind Germany. We have the Japanese team who started 1 minute 20. And here we have the chasing 3 with Austria, with Grefferer and Andreas in the lead there at the front. Followed by the Norwegian Torje Sedgset and the Slovenian athlete Urban Sadek. Finland team just losing a few places there. Valtteri Holopainen, but being chased down by the Japanese team with Kasai Mori. And there we have the leader being cheered on by the teammates, by the team, getting some information from the coaches how far ahead he is. And the snow is not stopping. And I'm just looking on my weather radar for one last time during this Junior World Championships. And it does not look like this snow is going to be stopping. But luckily, we have already done the ski jumping part, so it's just the racing. And here we go. Austria and Norway now together. This is amazing. They have been able to drop Slovenia. So now it is a battle between Austria and Norway. Austria and Norway marching up the hill. Being chased down though by the Slovenia and the Japanese team are very, very close. We're talking about 10 seconds. And here is the German athlete, Jonathan Grabit. You can just see how hard he is having to pole through this snow and trying to find his momentum, because it is and it will be slower conditions today than we are used to. Going in for his second lap, and his teammates will be waiting and keeping warm for their turn. I believe that the next runner will be Trina Gutfert from Germany, but we will see. And here we have Andreas Grefferer from Austria and the Norwegian athlete Torgeir Selset. When will we see the attacks? Do remember, they have another lap to go, and then it is into the transition zone to their female athletes, who will be running a 2.5 kilometre sprint. And these volunteers, they are amazing. They have been out here all weekend in these ferocious weather day. It's unbelievable. They are making everything possible. Without them, it would not be possible to have such a smooth competition. Through the transition zone into the next lap go Austria and Norway, currently in second and third place. Germany up ahead in first place. Japan hunting down the Norwegian and Austrian athlete and the Slovenian. If it keeps on snowing like this, the Norwegian athlete you won't be able to see him from all the snowfall. He'll be camouflaged with the white from his white suit. Anyway, enough from that. Back to the racing. Austria and Norway. If you are just turning on your TV now, welcome to the last race of the Junior World Championships in 2025 in Lake Placid. We are currently watching and seeing the mixed team event of the Nordic Combined athletes. Here we are seeing the leader from Germany, Grabit Jonathan. And let's have a look how much of a gap he has got. Let's look at the clock. Going very nicely there, looking very much in control. Team USA starting their second loop. So the gap has got a bit bigger. We are currently at 50 seconds, 55 seconds since the German. The German has definitely got a 55-second lead on the Austrian and the Norwegian. The Austrian team and the Norwegian team are being chased down by the fast Japanese skier, which is coming up from behind together with the Slovenian team. But anything can happen. We are still in the early stages of this very, very exciting race today. And don't forget, these athletes have already raced today, so there will be a bit of tiredness in the legs. But the Austrian athlete wants to keep on the back of this Norwegian athlete. He has nearly done his job for today, and he can cheer on his athletes, his teammates. But going on behind, the battle for 4th place at the moment, they're not thinking about the 4th place. They just see silver and bronze right in front of them. So they want to be chasing down Team Austria and Team Norway. And there is Grabit Jonathan going all out over the last uphill section. He knows he has done a good job. He has had an amazing race. Let's not forget about the French team there, because I'm just seeing the French coach walking back up. They are having an amazing race. They started with 1 minute 44 behind the leaders, and they have already caught up with the Japanese team and the Slovenian team. There we have our leader from Germany, just going down the last downhill section bit there. Nice long strides we're seeing here from Jonathan Grabit from Team Germany. And just look how deep that snow is. This is unbelievable. I haven't seen this much snow in a long time. But hey, see the positives. Fresh powder snow. The athletes could go powder skiing tomorrow. But anyway, back to the racing. And Ronja Law from Germany is ready in the transition zone to be tapped on the shoulder by her teammate. And what a race that was from Jonathan. Hats off to him. And now it's up to Ronja. 1 lap is all she has to do. 1 lap, and then she'll be giving over to Richard Stenzel. Let's have a look at this clock. How much lead do Team Germany have? Here come Norway and Austria. They made up a tiny bit of time here. It's good to see. Both the Norwegian athlete and the Austrian athlete both ready in the transition zone. Tap on the shoulder, and they are off for their 1 lap. The Austria taking the lead here. Here's Gruber, Katarina, we are seeing for Team Austria, and Helena Evans from Norway. And the French team, look at that, for an amazing run. Now we are seeing, it's hard to tell why they've got all their buffs up like that, but I think that was Marion for the French team. Will she be able to close the gap? And the Austrian have mad an attack on the Norwegian team. There is a gap, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this race from Katarina Gruber from Austria. She has already made 10 to 15 metres just in the first minute of this race. And here comes the excellent skier. We know the Finland girls are good. We really do. Let's see how far up they can go. So we've got 1 lap for the ladies now. 1 lap, and then they will be giving it back over to the men for 2 laps. And then back over. Here we see the leader from Germany, Ronja Law. Let's just keep an eye on that clock to see if anything has happened. Because Katarina Gruber did go out there with an amazing first minute and already managed to get a big gap from Norwegian. In the transition zone there, you already see the other athletes getting ready.
Rolling Woods of the United States of America. She grabs that on her 2.5K loop. Delano Wilson. There she goes, a good tempo, gets off to a good start. One of those places where you go up, basically you see on your feet.
And the snow just keeps falling, and it keeps falling. It is definitely not stopping anytime soon. Look at that. Where is the athlete? Big intake a point on the screen. And Team Norway is getting caught by the chasing group of the Japanese team, the French team, and the Slovenian team. Look at this. What is wrong with Team Norway?
Something.
Team Norway had a great first leg. Now, something seems not quite right. Do remember, these ladies have already had a race today. They've had a couple of hours rest. And also, reason. Here comes Katarina Gruber. You see the Austrian coach there walking on next to her, giving her some information. Looking very good. Gap behind, they are coming. The other teams are coming. She wants to attack a bit more now on this uphill section, just to stay in that silver medal position. Because the other teams aren't sleeping. We have Norway, Japan, France, and Slovenia chasing her up this hill, up this uphill section. It will literally all come down to these last two legs of the next two athletes.
Great to see Craig Ward from Aspen out there on the course, cheering on all countries, not just the United States. We should be able to see a picture of the Finnish skier Minja Svedholm, and she should be able to pull this Finnish team back up. She's a strong athlete.
Finland already made up a lot of time here. Look at Finland. Hetta Hivonen marching up this hill. The deep snow does not bother her whatsoever. There we have the leader from Germany. Ronja Law from Germany marching up the last hill. And there we have the support crews getting close to the action and looking who is in that group. Where are our athletes at?
Run up the deficit for the other teams out there. And a look at Ella Wilson out there, all on her own at this point. Ella Wilson has to float her skis on top of
And
her.
there we have Katarina Gruber marching up that hill. She has made a bit of a distance. But here come the athletes from Slovenia and France and Japan, trying to chase her down to that silver medal position. Team Norway just falling back a bit. She wants to make sure she keeps working over the top of the uphill section here, into the downhill, into the transition zone. France going amazingly well here.
And the interesting thing about today is the jumping was all done together. Then they finished the individual race, and now they're racing again.
And here we have Ronja Law from Germany. What an amazing race she has had. Ronja Law into her last few hundred metres of the Junior World Championships here in Lake Placid 2025. And the snow keeps falling. It is getting deeper and deeper. It really is. But that does not bother these athletes. They are doing an amazing job. They really are. And over she goes to Trina Gutfoot. Trina, we know, a very talented young athlete. Bronze medal she has already got. What will it be now in the mixed team event for this athlete? Austria just getting ready here. Still have got a lot of gap. But my word, have they been able to shut that door down a bit on Team Germany, and off Anna-Sophia Gredler goes on her one lap. And now the French team, the Slovenian team and the Japanese athlete are getting ready for their moment, for their lap. Waiting for the taps to happen here. And there they are, the first taps have happened, and off the athletes go.
And the Japanese team out there,
Team Norway will desperately wanting to race forwards, skate their way forwards into the front positions.
Just about a couple seconds off that group, but there's nothing on the board on stop.
There we have the Team Austria. And they're down hill section there.
The athletes with a ski jumping family background, a Nordic Combined rather, that they could keep it in the family business, and they can have multiple genders as represented.
In the chasing group for bronze medal here. Japan, Slovenia and France. Currently in the lead is Team Germany. And then second place we have Austria at the time being. If you are just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last competition of the Nordic Combined event in this Junior World Championships here in Lake Placid of 2025. This is the mixed team event. Currently we are seeing the last lap for our ladies, and then it will be handed over to the men for the 2-lap 5-kilometre race, and then we will see who will be crowned the mixed team world champion of 2025.
Look at Ella Wilson out there on her lap out, getting ready to come into the stadium and tag out to her teammate, China Canada.
Another race fasted native, and an athlete that's so strong in no matter which conditions.
And there we have Trina Gutfoot from Germany, powering up this uphill section here. It is not easy with these deep snow conditions. It's a lot slower when it's so snowy. Fair play to these athletes. They're giving it their all this last day. Here we see Austria being caught by the Japanese team and the team of Slovenia.
The Austrians. It is Anne-Sophie Gregler for the Austrian team being overtaken by the Japanese skier. The Slovenian skier right there behind her, Masha Likozar-Brankovic. The three are still regrouped, and there's the U.S. South, and Ella Wilson's at
Slovenia in that team. I think I'm mistaken myself. I will have to apologise to Anna-Sophia Gredler. I think she was in the loop before for the women in the Austrian team, and I think this is now Katharina Gruber from Team Austria. As I said, it is very hard to see with these snowy conditions. And from the Japanese team, you have here Marita Sai. Just look at that snow, that trainer there is kicking away.
She is on the first hill out there, trying to finish. really doing that skate off, trying to keep those feet moving, keep the tempo up. Would approach this one at 2.5 days. He's going to have to really hurt herself out there to find any company out on that race course.
But if there's someone that can leave it all on the course, that is definitely Kai McKinnon.
French team. The French team are having an amazing race
A look
today.
at Romain
They have been
Beau
able to
of
pull
France
away
out there.
from
The
the Finland team and the Norwegian team. They are chasing down the bronze medal. Will it be enough? Will they have enough time?
Norway and
We will
Finland
see.
hunting down France out there. That's Nora Helene Evans with the Norwegian team.
I guess Team Germany, the leading German team, Trina Gutfert, being chased up the hill by her teammates. You see in the yellow jackets there on the course. Trina going up this uphill section very strongly.
With Austria that was behind them by only 30 seconds of the exchange. Start to see if Trina Gutfert has maintained.
Jonathan Gerbert, who we just saw on the track, out on the track, changed into his winter gear and cheering on his teammates there.
Also, the Nordic Combined skiers, there's two jumpers out on the track, but they are right there.
For you to see, I think the Japanese team is coming. The Japanese team have attacked on the Austrian. The Austrian team must be coming up soon, just behind the Slovenian team. They want to be attacking up that hill. They want to be keeping on the back of them. They really, really do. It's great to see the athletes and the coaches just cheering all these athletes on. It is the last race of this Junior World Championships in Lake Placid. It's really great to see, and it does motivate the athletes. The French team very, very strong here, chasing them down. Oh, and they got caught up on each other, the Norwegian team and the Finland team. They need to be a bit careful there. But it looked like everything worked out. Here come Team Germany for their final transition. It'll be 2 laps. Richard Stenzel, I believe, he will be finishing the German team off. We wish him all the best.
Going to be tagging off to Richard Stenzel, who will be a 5K to finish off this relay for Germany. Can they hold on in front of the charging?
Germany are being chased down by Japan though. Japan have had a crazy good lap. Look at that. They have made a massive distance and they have shut down the doors for Team Germany. But will that be enough?
If Germany can hold on to that lead.
We will see. And these last 2 final laps.
Richard Stenzel out there on the course.
Team Germany just through the transition zone there in the lead.
He's got 2 laps on this course before he can run for the finish line.
I'm just seeing the powder just all around this.
We have the Japanese team
This is a different race than we started at.
looking for the tap. There's the tap, and off they go. In second place at the moment, Team Japan.
25 seconds, so they've moved forward, moved toward the Germans. That was a tag from Fujiwara.
And Team Austria with Paul Wojcik, the new junior world champion. Let's see what he can do. Can he race forward to get Austria back on the podium? Don't forget, Team Slovenia also there. All still in front of them. Here come France, Finland and Norway. The French are having an amazing race here. There's Liliata. Getting the tap. There's the tap.
And the Austrian team out there. And so Felix tagging off to Paul Wojcik.
Paul Wojcik has already chased down the Slovenian athlete here. So this is going to be a very, very exciting last 2 laps Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just starting or you've just joined us, you have just joined us in the last two final laps of the Junior World Championships here in Lake Placid for the mixed team event. Currently in the lead, Germany, followed by Japan and Austria and Slovenia. This is the chasing down group with France, Norway and Finland. These men have 2 laps to do, 5 kilometres altogether.
Someone can do it, they can do it.
Team Germany here looking very much in control of the race. But there is already, just in the far distance, that is the closest we have seen second place so far during the race, is Team Japan. And behind that, looking at the style, is that Paul Walsher or not? We will have to have a look when he comes a bit closer, but Team Japan going very strongly on this lap. But don't forget, they do have another lap after this. The women had 1 lap, the men have 2 for their 5 kilometres. And I do believe this is Austria, just coming up on Japan, ever so slightly. Let's have a look what Paul Walsher can do. The Slovenian will be looking to keep chasing on forward and keeping his 4th place at the moment. But the train behind him with Norway, France and Finland are coming. Norway just taking over the lead here. He's probably thinking, I can go a bit faster than this. Let's see how fast you guys can go. It's all about tactics when you're in a group like that. And the last transition zone here for the home team from America.
That was Jorgen Berget Storsveen.
There's Kai McKinnon tagging off. Her teammate Anders now making his way under the bridge and up the hill.
Anders Geek out on his 5K adventure out there. 2 laps for Anders Geek.
Just looking at my monitors here, I was just going to say, Norway is in front. They have up in the tempo a bit. They are chasing down the Slovenian team, which are in front of them in 4th place. Here we have the leaders, Team Germany. But how far ahead are they?
There's German Hill out there, all the support from the German team, helping these guys get up this little steep shot before
How far? And there, I see Team Japan already going up the hill. So looking a bit tired. I'm just wondering if he is tightening up a bit, not looking so relaxed like he has done. But here comes 2025 Junior World Champion Paul Walsher. We all know what he can do on the cross-country skis. Can he get to the Japanese athlete, which is just ahead of him? Team Germany into the downhill section, nearly heading into the last few hundred metres, and then it'll be his last lap of the Junior Worlds. And Slovenia have been overtaken by Team Norway, being overtaken now and chased down by the French team. French team attacking there, Finland trying to go with them over the top of the hill and then down into the downhill section. And we should now see Team Germany coming 200 metres until he goes through the transition zone for his last lap.
Will be coming through to do his 2nd lap on this 2.5 kilometer loop. looking smooth out there. Have to get an idea how the Japanese team is behind them.
We do see the chasing teams behind. We'll get to that, but now focus on the leaders of this last mixed team event of the Junior World Championships 2025 in Lake Placid. Team Germany. And look how smooth he is running. It looks like he could do another 4 laps, but it's his last lap now. And he will give it his all, that is for sure. And look at this. Team Japan coming through the transition zone with Paul Wolscher breathing down his neck. What a run. What a ski from Paul Wolscher. Can the Japanese hold on and then go for a sprint finish at the end? We will see. This is going to get really exciting, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are sitting down. Here comes Team Norway, who have attacked. Have they attacked too late? We will see. Going for 5th, 6th and 7th place. Battling it out here. France, Finland and Slovenia.
Oh, I'm not ready to call it quite yet. It's going to be a race to the finish.
Paul is just sticking with the Japanese here, going over the top. Will he stay with him, or will Paul Wolscher make distance straight away? Or has the Japanese athlete here still got some energy left in his tank? That is Narita Atsushi, the Japanese team.
You're watching the other guy, waiting to make your move. Let's see if the Japanese can pounce as they get closer to the finish.
Norway in 4th place currently. Will they be able to chase down bronze medal? Or will they have to settle with 4th? We will see. Still 1.8 kilometers to go on this race, so anything can happen.
As we see the French skier, that is Lilian Féon leading that group, with Alpine of Finland behind him.
And here we have the leaders. The leader, Team Germany. Looking very in control of his race, and he is in control of the race. The gap, the distance to 2nd and 3rd is similar. It hasn't got much bigger or much smaller. But it is Paul Wolscher and Narita Atsushi in the battle for 2nd and 3rd. But look, in the far distance we do have Norway chasing down the bronze. Has the Norwegian athlete got anything left to attack and try and go for bronze? We will see.
It seems like it's paying off. It seems like they're getting energy just from having the lead and feeling like that gold medal is already theirs. So let's see how this continues to develop.
They were seen well within themselves at times, and then you could see them really make some moves and put a little time back in.
Team Germany still with a massive lead here. Very, very well. The whole team has skied amazingly, but look what is happening behind. Paul Wolscher from Austria is attacking. Is the German athlete slowing down? Is he tired? Is he getting tired? And has Paul Wolscher still got something left to attack and maybe go for gold again? But in the mixed team event, the Japanese athlete Narita Atsushi is still there. He is still battling. But behind we do have the Norwegian athlete, so anything can happen in this last kilometre of the race. I don't think we can say that Germany have got the gold medal yet. Team USA is coming in. Their last lap of the Junior Worlds at home. But let's see what is happening. Here we go, Team Germany up the last uphill section. He found a tiny bit of energy to explode. Look at him going. He is jumping up this last uphill section. Maybe it is enough for the gold medal. Where is Team Austria? And where is Team Japan? With Norway battling for second and third place. Team Slovenia slowing up a bit here. Here we have Team Germany, who is in the lead, already on the downhill section. The Norwegian team just there, only 5 seconds behind Team Japan. It might come down to a sprint finish for third place. And we do take our hats off to these athletes who have already raced today and jumped. But here we have Team Germany, followed by Team Austria, and Japan are still just keeping away from Norway for their third place. But all eyes on Team Germany here, who are going into the last few hundred metres of the Junior World Championships 2025. And his teammates are already waiting for him in the finish. And look at that snow. You can barely see the skis. And look at these pictures. This is amazing. Oh, and a tally mark. We like to see that. Wow. And Team Germany, Junior World Champions in the mixed event. But let's look behind. I think I did see Team Austria in second place here for silver. They will be settling. And also the whole team of Team Austria is waiting for Paul Wojcik to come in and watch a race he had. Look at that. Oh, big smiles around. And Team Japan can hold on to their bronze medal. Look at that. And amazing. Amazing, falling into the arms of his teammates. We love to see that. Well, hats off to all these athletes for racing in such hard conditions, such slow conditions, and racing twice today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a final to these Junior World Championships here in Lake Placid. We've had to be patient over the last few days with this weather. Windy on the team sprint, having to cancel the jumping and then try again. And then in the individual race today, in good conditions, I have to say. But and then bringing the team mixed event forwards a day due to a big storm which is coming tomorrow. Oh, it has already started, as we can see. And France, what a race from France. Very well done, and he can cheer. A great race there from Lilia. Good waiting for his teammates. Congratulating the other nations who he was battling with during this race. Well, what about that? Team Germany wins the mixed team event in Junior World Championships. And Team Austria not that far behind if we look at timing there. And then in third place, the Japanese team. We congratulate all teams for this amazing event. And now, I think some of these teams have definitely deserved a bit of a party tonight. Well, they haven't got any competitions tomorrow now, have they? So I think there will definitely be a bit of partying going on. A well-deserved party for a lot of these teams.
And just waiting on the American team out there to wrap up this competition. Our final competition at the Nordic Junior World Ski Championship. Snow coming down on us out there. Nice atmosphere to finish off these World Junior Championships in Lake Placid.
And here we have the last team, which is out on the track. The United States of America. They will bring this home. All their home support crowd around here cheering them on. It's great to see. Team USA already waiting for their teammate to come in to the finish.
Congratulations from the team to the champions out there. The Japanese skiers congratulating that German team. The gold medalists today, silver medalists going to Austria. Paul Walter bringing home
Not long now, the last 500 meters.
And the third place team was the Japanese.
American.
Now let's bring Anders Gies home. He's into the stadium and moving towards the finish line.
Let's go, Anders. Bring us home. Anders out there by the biathlon range. Anders Gies going by this.
And here we go into the last 200 meters.
Roll around and
The American.
Come on, Anders.
He will be closing the Junior World Ski Championships in Lake Placid 2025. We round the corner shortly into the finish area.
The fucking focus wheel.
For all the fans out there, let's make some noise as Anders Gies comes towards the finish line.
Just look at the amount of snow and listen to the atmosphere and their teammates waiting for him. And look at that. Great work from the American team there. Great work. Great to see. That's the great thing about the team events. Everyone comes together. There's no individual fighting. There we have it. The results. The teams in the finish line. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Nordic Junior World Ski Championships in Lake Placid. Germany won, Austria second, Japan just got the bronze in front of Norway, France, Finland, Slovenia and the United States of America. We congratulate all teams for an amazing weekend and for their patience. It was definitely not easy. But my name is Manny Cooper, and I wish you all a very nice afternoon, evening, and these teams can definitely go and party just a little bit. Thank you very much. See you next time.
It's been great working with you, Nina, and we hope to see you again soon.
Oh, it's been so much fun, especially here for the Nordic Combined, which is a new